let's walk around the garden and look at all the tulips. Welcome back, YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me here today in the garden. And as you can see, it is a pretty nice day. And I thought it would be fun today to walk around and look at the tulips. If you've been following along with me, you know that we planted lots of tulips in the fall, and most of them are already blooming. We still have some late bloomers to come, but we've got some storms that might roll through. So I wanted to go ahead and shoot a video now so you can see kind of where everything's at. And I actually shot a little footage about a week and a half ago of the very first tulips that popped up, so I'll plug that in as well. And then I may do an update later on to some of the ones that are coming in later. And you can kind of see some right back there. So this will be a pretty quick video. I'm just gonna flip the camera around and kind of walk you through and show you the tulips that we have right now, because they are looking absolutely beautiful. And I thought that some of you guys may want to see them and get this update since you watched me plant most of them. So here we go. All right, we're gonna start right here in what was supposed to be the tulip cut flower area. I specifically planted a mix of tulips here in a clump so we could cut them down and use them in the house if we wanted to, but they've been so pretty we've just kind of let them go. So let's zoom in here and look a little bit. I've got some coming up right here. You can see there's a bud right tucked in there. So I've got some scattered throughout the beds. And you can see that the garden beds are starting to come to life, though not the point of this video, but things are looking nicer back here. It's already a huge change from our first garden tour of the season. We've got some more tulips right here, and one of them has bloomed. So I love that one. It's looking pretty. Then over here we have this pot of tulips. I did this big bowl pot full, and those are just absolutely beautiful. Got some more coming up right through there. We've got one fixing to pop open, so it won't be too long there. I know these are the Queen of the Nights. I love Queen of the Night. They're a dark purple, almost black tulip, so those are coming up there. There's a little vegetable bed shot for you. And these are all my dahlias. I pre-plant all my dahlias, so I may talk about that in another video. All right, down here on the bottom side of the wall. So there's the bowl that we were just at right there. And then I've got these parrot tulips coming in all through here. So isn't that just a pretty shot right there? Let me back up. So you've got the tulips, you've got the daffodils and more tulips. So it's a really pretty layered effect. So I'm really enjoying this little view currently. Even though I've got my wall cluttered with all my pots and different things, it's still a pretty view. So as you can see, the backyard is really coming to life. The tulips back here are beautiful. The daffodils are pretty. But let's go look at the front yard now. First off, I'm gonna plug in a video that I shot about a week and a half ago that I told you about. And that was because the tulips in the front yard, if you remember, I planted succession bulbs in the front flower beds. So I picked some early mid-season, and late season bloomers in the 4 varieties that I chose. And the 4 varieties I chose up front were Big Apricot, Blushing Lady, Dordogne, and Minton, I think. Yes, I just confirmed it, Minton. So I've got those 4 tulip varieties from Color Blends that are in the front yard. And so the big apricots were the first up. And so the video I'm gonna pop in now is mostly of big apricots. And now it is a mix of what's left of the big apricots, the Dordogne, and the Blushing Ladies. And probably some of the Mintons. I haven't really looked closely enough to really distinguish, but I know those 3 are up. And you're gonna see that I still have a bunch of buds as well. So let me pop in the video of a week and a half ago now. All right, so now that you've seen what the beds look like the week and a half ago, let's go through the gate. Now remember, I live on a busy street, so I'm not gonna be really talking much out there. It's hard to hear. But let's go out front, and I want you to see the difference in just a week and a half. The front beds are looking really nice. So here we go. Well guys, I hope you have enjoyed this quick video. Like I said, I just wanted to show you kind of a progress report or an update on all the tulip bulbs we planted. They're looking really pretty, really enjoying them this year. And I will tell you that succession planting of bulbs I did in the front yard has been perfect. In years past, I've just done single varieties or a couple varieties that were very close to each other. And the tulips bloom and they're done within a 2-week span. So I've already had full tulip color out there for a week and a half going on 2 weeks, and I still have buds coming. So at this rate, I'm anticipating having a tulip display in the front of my house for at least 4 to 5 weeks, maybe 6 weeks. So I am beyond thrilled with that. I'm thrilled with the cheap tulip bulbs that we picked up at Tractor Supply and all the other places that we tucked in around the back. Everything's just looking so pretty. The garden is coming to life. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've liked seeing this update. I know I like seeing updates. So if you have, hey, give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or comments, pop them in the comment section below. But until next time, from my garden to yours, I wish you all the best and happy gardening.